Most beginners quit digital products before they even get their first digital product sales. Today, I want to help you. If you've been struggling, if you haven't made your first sale, if you aren't seeing any traffic on your website to your digital product business, or if you haven't even launched your digital product business because you're overwhelmed with the thought process of getting started, today I want to help you to push through that fear. So I want to help you to get out of this cycle, and I want to help you to start generating consistent income so that you can live a life that you desire to live. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Welcome back to my channel. I am Tiara. If you are new here, I am a full-time entrepreneur, and I have had the pleasure of being full-time for the last 8 years. So when it comes to selling digital products, I have sold digital products numerous of times, but this last time is the time that I decided to actually be consistent and to show up for the people who needed me most. So when it comes to experience, you guys, I do have experience, I have the knowledge, and I'm here to educate and to teach you on the things that I wish someone would have told me. So the first time I started selling digital products was back in 2021. I quit. I stopped selling it. It was overwhelming. I didn't know what to do, what to sell. And now here I am 4 years later doing exactly what I was called to do, helping other people just like myself start their digital product business and teaching what I wish someone would have taught me, okay? So when it comes to selling digital products and helping you guys, I'm very passionate about it because I wish someone would have showed up for me 4 years ago, because by now I would have made my first $1 million, I'm sure, and probably some, okay? So when it comes to helping you guys, I'm here to help you. I want you to understand that this is a process and that you are not alone. I have been where you are, and I want you to know that it does get better. Everything happens for a reason. So the first reason a lot of people quit digital products is because they have unrealistic expectations. If you're on Instagram, Instagram is one of the places where people use lifestyle marketing, and because they use lifestyle marketing, it will make you feel like you're behind. You see so many people buying Mercedes-Benz, you see people buying Lambos, you see people going and buying these Chanel bags, Louis Vuitton, and you're just saying, oh my God, how in the world can I get to this? You know, you see people showing you their results of where they are now, but the thing about it is you cannot compare where someone is now to where you are beginning. So just because you're not able to go and purchase these big purchases, that does not mean that you can't show up online and still dominate in the space that you have been called to. When it comes to unrealistic expectations, you may be saying within the next 30 days, I'm gonna be making 10K. You know, you may be thinking within the next 30 days, you can quit your job. But that is not everyone's story. Some people had to start from literally nothing in order for them to get the 10K. So just because you see someone saying they made 10K in 30 days, that does not mean you're gonna make 10K in 30 days. Yes, it's possible, but you have to put the work in, and you have to make sure you're showing up every single day in order for you to get to that point. When it comes to launching your digital product business, I don't want you to think just because you launch one digital product, that means that that's going to be your winning product. Sometimes that's not the case, okay? That's an unrealistic expectation. You feel like just because what you're launching is something that people need, that may not be what your audience needs, and that's okay. It's a learning experience. You may be able to tweak that same digital product that you're selling, and you can make it better so that your target audience will see the value in it. You may just need to change up who it is you're talking to, because a lot of times you start these different digital product businesses and you're educating and you're teaching, but you're talking to the wrong person. Now, one thing I can tell you guys is when you talk to low vibrational people, sometimes low vibrational people can be what pulls you down, okay? So you need to make sure that before you start your digital product business, you're talking to someone who wants to spend money, who wants to learn, and who wants the resources of what it is that you have to offer. You want to make sure you do your research and that people are looking for what it is that you have to offer. You don't want to take all this time creating a digital product and that's not what people need. That's not what people want, because you will find yourself quitting before you even get started, because you'll be questioning your own worth and wondering, why isn't this working? It's not that it's not working. It's just that people don't need what it is that you're trying to sell. The second reason why people quit before they make their first sale is because of overwhelm and the confusion of where they should start. A lot of times people think they need to be on every social media platform in order for them to make sales. And honestly, you guys, all you need to do is dominate one social media platform at a time in order for you to drive sales. You need to make sure you have a winning product, a solution, so that someone somewhere on that platform will want what you have. So in order for you to be consistent, in order for you to show up daily, because the reality is, before you can build your brand, you got to get in front of your audience. If you're starting from scratch, that means people don't know you. They don't know what you have to offer. So you have to be consistent and you have to post. So you don't have to be on every social media platform, but you have to choose a social media platform to get on and to make sure that you dominate. You need to make sure you can show up on this platform at least once every single day. Now, when it comes to what platform, that's going to be on you. But you guys, you have to choose according to how you like to show up online. If you like to only make posts, maybe you want to get on Facebook and you want to get in those groups specifically for your niche. You want to be able to get in there and, you know, help the girls or help the guys out on whatever topic it is. If you know that you like to talk and you want to make long form content, maybe you need to get here on YouTube and post a YouTube video every single day. If you know that you go out to restaurants or you're living this lifestyle that people on Instagram are showing, maybe you want to get on Instagram and you want to just record and do voiceovers of your everyday life. It totally depends on what it is that you are already doing on a daily basis, so that when you make this content, it feel natural. It feel like you're already used to it because it's something that you're doing daily. Only difference is now you're just recording what you're doing. So don't try to get on YouTube if you know that you're not someone who likes to hold the conversation long and you know that you can't talk at least 8 minutes. Because on YouTube, once your platform becomes monetized, you do get paid the ads that's placed in your videos, and your video needs to be at least 8 minutes long in order for you to place the ad at the beginning or end of your video, as well as in the middle of your video. So just keep that in mind. If you decide YouTube is the platform, long form works better on YouTube because people come on YouTube for education, like you're here right now, right? When it comes to where to start with your digital products, a lot of times, a lot of you are taking in so much information that you become overwhelmed. You don't know what to do because you have taken advice from thousands of people versus sticking to one person and trying to dominate what it is that they are teaching you. Instead of you trying to listen to multiple people, listening to one person, instead of you buying thousands of courses, try to stick to one course. You don't have to overwhelm yourself. You don't have to overcomplicate it. You don't even have to know everything in order for you to get started. You literally just gotta start, you guys. I always tell people, life lessons will always be your biggest teacher. I can get on here and I can teach you everything that I know, but life lessons, learning from experience, that's going to be your best teacher. That's going to help you on your process. That's going to help you to understand what works for you, what doesn't work for you. So just because it works for me does not mean it's going to work for you. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable so that you can become comfortable in that industry. So you have to just get started. Stop going so many different places, looking so many different places for this and looking for the answer when it's literally already within you. You have everything you need. You just have to get started, okay? You have to put one foot in front of the other and you just have to move forward through the process. as you begin your journey, you will see, okay, this doesn't work. Okay, this video has went viral. More people have liked this video. Let me make more of this. You just have to double down on what's working for you and cut the distractions on what's not working for you. Always remember, it's about your audience. What does your audience need? What is it that you can provide to them to help them? It's not about you, it's about your audience. It's about you being able to be consistent and showing up to help someone else, not about yourself, okay? The third reason a lot of people quit their digital product business before getting started and making that first sale is gonna be from the comparison trap. I kind of touched on this already when it comes to Instagram, but the comparison trap will keep you stuck and stagnant. You see these people winning in real life and you see your life and you're saying, I don't have what they have. I can't make that kind of content because I don't own a Mercedes Benz. I'm a regular 9-to-5 worker. I'm not a full-time entrepreneur yet, but yet you still have something the world needs. Them same people did not start from there. A lot of them started just like you with nothing. You know, they didn't have those type of vehicles. They didn't have that penthouse, but they got started. You have to use what it is that you already have right now. I don't care if you don't own a camera. Use your phone. You paid $1,000 to have this thing in your hand. You carry it around everywhere you go. And you mean to tell me you can't make money for you? All you need is this phone. You can get one of these as well to go on your phone. Look, y'all, it's a light. You can literally order this on Amazon. I don't have the bottom of it right now, but you put the bottom on like this, and it goes right here on top of your phone. So that way the lighting is perfect. So when I'm recording my video, guess what? It's gonna hit me and it's gonna look good. Get these. This is all you need, y'all. You don't have to overcomplicate this. You don't have to have $1,000 gear in order for you to make $1,000. You literally have to just show up with what you have. If you can't afford to get this, because I don't even think this cost me $20. If you can't even afford to get that, that's okay. Use natural lighting. Get in front of your window. Open the window so that your house look brighter. If you don't even want to make content in your house, go to your car and use the light from the sun. Like, stop making excuses. Stop saying that you don't have the lifestyle that someone else has. You don't have to be buying these Chanel bags. You don't have to be driving a Mercedes Benz. All you have to do is give valuable information. Everybody can't relate to driving around with a Mercedes Benz every day. Some people just want to sit here and listen to someone just like you talk about, you know, whatever topic it is, and they can still resonate with you because you're where they are or where they used to be. And you can be helping them on their journey to realize, hey, if she used to be right here, then I relate to her. I don't relate to people driving around in a Mercedes Benz, you know? So don't think just because you don't have all of this fancy stuff that means that you can't be seen or that you can't attract your tribe. Your tribe may not be driving a Mercedes. Your tribe might be driving a Camry, and that's okay. Show up, give what you have, and people will resonate with what it is that you do have to offer. Be your authentic self, because there is a tribe for you, but you have to show up consistently and you have to make sure that you are attracting the tribe. Don't come on here with the drama if you don't want to attract drama people. Who you are is who you will attract. So if you want to attract people who wants to make money and to be, you know, God-fearing or whatever, that's the kind of content that you want to make. Don't try to be someone else. Be yourself. The fourth reason why people quit their digital product business before making sales and getting to where they want to be is going to be the lack of consistency. This one right here is a big one, y'all, because listen, that goes for me too. Sometimes I'm not as consistent as I should be, and that's literally because we make excuses. We say we can't do it. We say we don't have enough time when we have 24 hours in a day, okay? So when it comes to consistency, when it comes to showing up, when it comes to making sales and making sure that you are getting in front of your audience, the only way you can get in front of your audience is if you're showing up. If you're not showing up, they won't find you. They won't know about you. You can have the best offer it is. You can have the best sales pitch it is. But if you're not showing up, people will never know who you are. You have to literally get in front of their face every single day. You may be saying, they're tired of seeing me. You know, they don't want to hear what I'm talking about every single day. Yes, they do. You have to get in front of their face and you have to make them understand what it is that you're talking about. You have to make them realize that they need what it is that you're talking about. And the only way they can do that is by seeing you on social media. You can't attract what it is that you're not putting out. So if you're not putting out information, they won't find you. How you expect somebody to find you and know that you got this good digital product over here that's gonna change their life if you're not showing up and you're not talking about it? You over there talking about you scared to get on camera. You don't want nobody to know it's you, but you want $1 million. You want to quit your 9-to-5 job. Like, we have to make it make sense. You can't say that you want these things. You can't say that you're praying and you're asking God to help you, but you're not willing to show up. You expect God to show up and do everything, but what are you doing? One of my favorite scriptures, faith without work is dead. You can't be saying you got faith, but you're not willing to get up and put the work in. You have to make sure you're planting those seeds. You can't expect to have a harvest if you're not planting seeds. The only way you plant seeds is by showing up and giving people what they need to know. The fifth reason why people stop with their digital product business before it even gets started is the fear of judgment. You too afraid that your family and your friends go judge you. You ain't never showed them this side of you before, and you're saying, if they see me, then, you know, I'm going to feel this way. That's going to be so cringe. Oh, my God. I don't want nobody from my hometown to know that I'm selling digital products. And why not? Why not? You never know. Them same people may need to purchase what you have. I can tell you guys from experience, I started with the people that know me in my hometown. I'm well respected. I'm well hated too. But at the same time, I have more people who tell me that I inspire them because I started, because I put myself out there. I don't care what people think about me. When it comes to business, I'm going to make sure I handle my business. And you handle business by showing up. You make sure that people know that you have this offer, because you're going to have some people who, you know, give you backlash. But you're going to have some people who support you. You're going to have some people who say, I need what you have. I have people every single day who remind me of me and what they need from me. I have people every single day who remind me of why I'm doing this. Every single day someone tells me I inspire them. They want to be like me. They want to get the information that I have. Every freaking day, y'all. But guess what? If I would have never put myself on social media, if I would have never showed up, if I would have never started talking and helping people and educating them, all because I didn't want people to know I operated these businesses, they would have never understood their assignment. They would have never understood that what I have within me can help them. So you have to understand, when it comes to who supports you, the support either go be there or it's not. People go talk about you whether you're doing good or whether you're doing bad. It does not matter. You don't worry about what people say. All you do is do what you can do, and that's showing up, being your authentic self, and helping those who want the help. Everybody don't want it, and that's okay. But the people who do want it, they're going to resonate with you, and they're going to support you, and they're going to buy from you. But you have to be willing to show up in order for you to get those sales. People in your hometown, they may not support you, and that's okay. That's why we have social media. That's why it's so important to get on here and to make sure that you're posting content. I have people all over the world who purchase from me. People I've never met a day in my life, but because of the power of social media, they found me. They resonated with me. They trusted me, and they were able to purchase from me. That is what the power of social media does. That is what getting online and showing up and being authentic, that's what it gets you. You don't have to worry about who don't support you. You just have to feed and nurture the people who does get on here and support you. How do you push through so that you can succeed? You set realistic expectations. If you know that you're just starting out, your first goal may be to only make $500 in a month. Your second goal may be to get 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers on your new page for your social media content. You want to make sure that you're simplifying the process. If you know that you need to start your digital product business and you haven't got started, maybe you want to go ahead and get my PLR Done For You mini course. In this course, I teach you guys literally step by step of how to make your first 10K, as well as how to get your digital product business up and loaded within the next 24 hours. I'm giving you PLR digital products that's already done for you so that you can go ahead and get started. You don't even have to do any guessing. I'm teaching you step by step of what to do. I'm giving you the PLR products that you can sell, the digital products that you can sell, and all you have to do, you guys, is walk through the course. The course is on sale for $37 for the next week, and after that the price is going back up to $97. So I want you to go ahead and grab that below if you have not started your digital product business, or if you just need something to sell. Within this PLR mini course, I teach you what to do, I teach you how to do it, but I also give you the digital products that you can begin with. Every week I'm uploading more content within this PLR vault so that you're able to choose something out of that vault and go and run with it, y'all. I'm showing you how to upload it onto your Stand store. And y'all, all you have to do is just follow what I'm teaching you in this course. So if you know that you've been stuck, if you know that you've tried to use Canva, you've tried to use ChatGPT, and you have not uploaded your first digital product onto your website, you need to grab this. It's only $37, and you need to get it so you can stop making excuses and you can have something to sell. Because when it comes to selling digital products, when it comes to marketing, you want to make sure that everything that you are posting is going to resonate around the digital product that you are selling. You can't say you want to start selling digital products and you don't have a digital product to sell. So if you know that you need something to sell, go ahead and make it easier for yourself. Get this for $37. Save yourself the time. That way you can go ahead and start uploading your content so that you're able to drive sales and get that traffic to your digital product store. Once you have your digital products to sell, you need to just stay consistent. You need to choose one social media platform to post on, and you need to show up on that platform every single day. You need to dominate it. You need to make sure that you're educating yourself on this platform, and you need to go all in. If you don't know enough about the platform, the thing that you need to do in your free time, instead of scrolling on social media, instead of watching TV, you need to be filling your brain up with ways to market on this platform. If you decide that you want to get onto Instagram, you need to create an Instagram page specifically just for this business, this digital product business you're starting, and you need to make sure that you know what to do on Instagram. So if you're not familiar with Instagram, you need to watch videos that teach you about Instagram, teach you how to upload those reels, teach you what's going to work in your niche. You need to make sure everything that you're doing is going to help you to evolve in your business. Stop doing stuff that's a distraction. Stop saying you ain't got enough time when you know when you get out for work you have time. You're just not making time. And the last thing you need to do is to shift your mindset. How bad do you want it? What would you starting your digital product business and getting your first 10K, what would that do for you? If you know that you need financial freedom, if you know that you're tired of working your job, if you know that you want to just leave a legacy for your kids, you need to act like it. You need to act like you want it, and you need to be reminded of this every day. You need to stop saying I can't do this, and you need to start saying I have to do this. You need to stop treating this business as if it's just an option, because the reality of it is the way the economy is not an option anymore for none of us. We all need the extra income. So you need to just make sure that you remind yourself of this every day. Your why. Why are you doing this? And it has to be bigger than just money. Do you have kids who are depending on you? Do you have a mama and daddy who needs your assistance? Like, what is your why? Why are you doing this? If you became a millionaire, why? What was the purpose? What was the reason? When you know the reason for what you were doing, it's going to allow you to push harder. It's going to remind you every single day that you can't afford to not do this. And because of this, you're going to show up differently. You're going to treat this as if it was your only 9 to 5. Because the truth is, it can become your only 9 to 5. But you have to know why you're doing this. So I want you guys to make sure you're just putting effort in. I want you to make sure you're staying consistent. And every single day, y'all, give your business at least 2 hours every day. I don't care how tired you say you are from your job. What would this do to your life if you were able to replace your job to do this full time? How would your life look 6 months from now if you went all in? How would your life look starting 2026? The next 4 months, how would it look if you went all in every single day? That's what I want you to ask yourself. And once you got the answer to that, look at it every single day. Write it down and look at it every day and remind yourself of why you have to do this. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you back here on my next video. Bye.